Alright guys, got a little bit of a mail today. Mail call. And meanwhile I'm watching on TV, what the hell is it now? It is Leprechaun 4 in space. 17 minutes left. Oh, whippy-dee. I just got back from having coffee with Tom and Paulie. Tom is the past commander. Paulie is a retired police officer, and now he's working in the same type of category, but a little easier position. So we had coffee today. Now I stopped off at the post office. I pulled 4 envelopes out of the P.O. box. I put 4 envelopes in my truck. When I got home, I put 4 envelopes in the inner pocket of the jacket I was wearing. Went in the house, took the envelopes out of the jacket, put them on the counter. Got out of my clothes and put on my crappy shop clothes, and grabbed the envelopes and came out here and see that I only have 3 envelopes. Now, where'd the other envelope go? I'm going to have to check around for it. Now, I looked outside real quick, and it's raining out, but it's nowhere outside to where it's getting wet or ruined. However, I got to find it. So it will turn up. So if you don't see your mail call here today, I apologize. And I will find it, and you'll have your own private mail call. So, with that being said, we've got one here from Open Air Garage. Now, Open Air Garage is, I'm kind of new to his channel. I've been watching it. I do sub him. Good channel. I like it. And what kind of drawn me to it, believe it or not, was the Jeep, because I know somebody that has a Jeep. But anyway, let's get back to the Open Air Garage. Relatively new to his channel. I'm still looking into some of his back archives, his videos. I enjoy his videos, and it's a good channel to stop in on. So I would recommend going to see him, swinging by his channel if you're not familiar with him, and take a peek as to what he has to offer. And if you like it, naturally sub him. Now, a lot of you guys, a lot of us, we all know one another anyway, and we probably already know this guy, you know. But if by chance you haven't, swing by. Say hi. Check out his channels, his videos. And like I say, if you like him, hang around. If you don't, well, that's up to you. All right, we all have our own little taste when it comes to these things. So stop in and see Stan. Now, he gave me a little letter here. Enjoy your channels, especially the ones on the radio, related radio stuff. Keep the camera rolling. Well, Stan, I'm glad you like some of them. Someday I may even get good at it, and maybe and put some good content out there instead of me walking around the shop talking to myself. But I do appreciate it, Stan, and I will be putting you up on the board in a short. Now, Bubba's Garage. Here's another one. Let's see what we got here for Bubba. Bubba Garage TV. TV is what got me. Every time I open up one of these envelopes and I blow into it, I think of Johnny Carson when he used to do that genie thing where he used to supposedly read whatever. I know I'm probably going before a lot of your times, but that's where we're at. So let's see what Bubba has. Whoa, okay, Bubba. Now that's kind of unique. I like that. Bubba's Garage TV. The BG. Yeah, that is kind of a unique little sticker. There's 2 of them there, by the way. I like that. Doesn't take up a lot of room, and it says what it does. I mean, it is what it is, and that's basically it. And he also has a little business card here because he's got an HTTP bubbasgarage.tv. So I guess you can catch him on YouTube as well as on the internet. I'd have to check out his website. Haven't been to his website yet, guys, but there's Bubba. Now here's another good channel that I'm relatively new to, but I like it. I watch it. I'm still watching some of his older videos whenever I get a chance. I like to go back on some of the videos. You know, sometimes you go to a channel that somebody may recommend to you, or do a mail call on. You go to it, you check out the first channel, the second channel, and you make your decision from there. I usually scan back, you know, and I scatter through a few of them, going back, you know, as far as they have gone anyway. You know, you try to get a few pick and misses here and see what he'd offered through the time that he's been on. Because I don't want to judge him by his first channel or two channels, him or her, you know, so I like to check into their archives a little bit. So if you get a chance, stop by, you know, the Bubba's Garage TV, and again, I think you'll be surprised, and I think you'll like what you see. So far I have, and you know, again, I'm relatively new to him, but I've been subbing him, and I enjoy his content. Good channel, good channel. So thank you there, Mr. Bubba. Oh, you did. You typed up a little letter here. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, dear friend. Well, I guess you really didn't know what time of day it was this time, huh? So, it's truly a blessing to have such a good folks supporting the family. Yeah, it's a family channel, by the way. And he's basically talking about the good folks on YouTube, and he enjoys the support. And, well, you know what? That goes true for me too, guy. Bubba. And, again, I appreciate the support. Bubba Bobby. Bubba Bobby. Okay. And, so, and what do we got here? So, yes, and thank you. I do appreciate it. I like that little letterhead you got going for you too, with the little watermark in the background. That's nice. So, gonna have to check your website out there, bub, and we'll see what goes on. Bubba Bobby. Oh, Shelby. So, don't want to forget her. So stop by and see Bubba, and you'll be up on the board in a few minutes as well. Let's talk about Firewood and the Fatwood Emporium. Another good channel. Now he also has a website down here, fatwoodemporium.com. Now that's a good sticker. I like that. I like the thickness of it, the quality of it. It's a nice sticker. As a lot of them are, to be honest with you. Each one is nice in its own way, if you know what I mean. Like, for instance, earlier when I showed the BG Garage TV, Bubba's Garage TV, I'm sorry. Now that is a nice little sticker as well, because it says what it has to say, doesn't take up a lot of real estate, and it's there. It tells you what it's all about. As well as the open air garage, again with his. It says what it has to say, and that's what it is. And the same with this one. If you guys don't know him, swing by. And again, like I said it before, most of us all know one another. But there are a few every now and then that slip through our fingers, and we don't catch up with them until we see them commenting on another channel that we may be friends with, and then at that point you check them out and see what happens. Sometimes we haven't got time to start clicking on and checking out, but you know, you do the best you can. But stop by and see the Fatwood Emporium. Good channel, good guy. Got a couple of nice dogs. And if I remember right, his dad is retired, I think, after 31 years in the United States Coast Guard. Good for him. Again, his dogs are nice. Anybody that's good to animals, pets, whatever you may consider a pet, if you're good to your pets and animals in general, you're okay in my book. And that's all there is to it. And he's got a couple of nice pups. Like I say, I don't care if you collect cockroaches, if that's your pet, you know, and if it's a pet and you treat it right, you're okay. And that's it. If I see you what I think abusing, I will drop you in a heartbeat. So, but other than that, swing by and see the Fatwood Emporium. Good channel. And then, like I say, he's got a website down here because he does sell Fatwood, and he's got some good stuff there. Here we go. I'm trying to keep the glare off it at the same time, so I don't mean to be running you around. But swing by and see these guys. They're all good guys. They're all definitely, in my opinion, they're worth subbing. So swing by and check them out. I will get you on the board, and I will be right back.